What's happening, people? Welcome back to another episode of Red Divided. Myself, Tommy.
You got Ade here.
You got your boy Ham, aka it's only right, Bukayo Saka.
Oh,
That laugh was kind of cynical, Tom. You said
no,
you love
no,
him, bro. You laugh as soon as I said his name. You laugh.
Poor Bukayo, man.
Okay.
If there's anyone that I would never ever wish, bro, I love Bukayo. Man. The only thing wrong with him is that he plays for Arsenal. There's nothing else, bro. I wish that.
And he's your son's second favorite football player.
Yeah. If only because he plays for Arsenal, it would be his first.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bukayo is one of my favorite footballers.
But man, I had to start there, man. Obviously, we all got the news that.
For the same 2 months, really.
Nah, much longer than that.
Yeah.
I said to just because obviously he came out initially and said that he's gonna be out for a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
But he changed a couple of weeks to more weeks.
Okay.
And then the thing that I was hoping for was that it wasn't an operation, innit?
Yeah.
The operation will put him out for at least 4 to 5 months.
Oh.
It might, It was hamstring injury.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
the best we could hope for, the best, if recovery and all that stuff is 3 months, maybe back in end of March. But I'm looking at it as he's probably not going to play again this season.
You reckon?
Yeah. And what I like, the last thing I'll say, what I like is I feel like we've prioritized Saka's long-term future over our short-term need for success.
Yeah.
Because I feel like they could have said, okay, he doesn't need an operation. He could get a patch job, innit? And get him through the season. Yeah. Or let's prioritize the boy's long-term future, innit? And let him have an operation. And he'll be out for 3, 4, 5 months. Yeah. He'll have a full recovery and so on and so forth, innit? And then get back to the level that we hope he can get back to, innit? Because we don't want it to be. We've seen players pop their hamstring, like Michael Owen, never be the same player again.
Yeah.
And Ade, you're a fast player, Tommy's fast, so you know how you need that. You need it, innit? So I'm just hoping that, the medical team and everyone's made the right decision, and I'm happy with it. I'm happy that he's not having to force him back and whatnot, and just wish him a speedy recovery, man.
Yeah, no, because we was talking. What was we talking about last week? That I've only ever done my hamstring, and that was at a late age. I think I did mine a couple years ago, and I didn't play football for a whole year, bro. I was serious. I've never felt such pain before. I didn't even know where to place my leg. If you pull it down, it's painful. You lift it up, it's painful. I've never done it before. I didn't play football for a whole year.
I would say those are the 2 worst ones: hamstrings and Achilles. I would say for a sportsman, those are probably the 2 worst injuries.
Yeah, Achilles is definitely. I probably think Achilles is probably worse, to be fair, because that takes you out. That's a guaranteed done.
Yeah. That's the only one I haven't had.
That puts your whole foot and leg together.
Yeah. That one, it's guaranteed done. But look,
speedy recovery, man.
Yeah, I wish him a speedy recovery, man. I think I always say as fans base, I think he's only one player that everyone loves.
Universally,
everyone looks at Bukayo and everyone loves Bukayo. So
100%.
if you don't like Bukayo, there's something wrong with you, right?
The only thing people banter him about is that he takes knocks in it and he goes down, but the boy's hurt, bro. The boy gets kicked the most in the league.
To be fair, he's always. It felt like you guys has been injecting him for years. Just keep telling him to get on, play with it, because we've seen and that's why this one's quite shocking, and really because we've seen him gone down a lot harder than that, and you've seen him come back the following week or 2 weeks after. You've never really seen him in a hospital bed.
It's those ones that don't look serious that end up being the most serious.
Yeah. I wish him nothing but the best, man. Hopefully he comes back better, because he's still quite young, and you don't want it to be one of those, just say like Michael Owen, where he just doesn't come back.
Just shell of himself. No. Hopefully not, man. I didn't say something, bro, because I sounded like a hater there. I haven't said anything.
I knew that.
I'm suspecting everybody, so send your prayers and well wishes to my boy now. I'm suspecting you. Yeah, if it was Ahmad now, everybody will be crying now.
No. If it was another player, I wouldn't say his name. His son, I was not hearing anymore.
Oh, no, I can't say that. No. I didn't want them to turn up. If it was his son, I didn't want them to turn up.
It wouldn't be in the hospital with him. Are you okay?
We wish him. You've already said it now. We wish him the best. What else am I meant to do?
Oh, man.
We'll get into it anyway, what that means for Arsenal and the season, and then we'll get into that shortly. Firstly, people, we hope you have a Merry Christmas. You had a good Christmas.
Yeah.
Whatever you did.
Hope you ate
Christmas.
lots.
Hope you ate lots. Got the presents, whatever. If you still
get presents,
you're still getting presents at this age.
That's my present right there that I got right there.
To be fair, that. You know what's sick about this year? It's the colours at the back. That because The missus, she showed me. I was like, nah, this is sick. The colours at the back, because it's a normal white colour, but what you see anyway.
Yeah.
She changed it around, so it's quite sick. The Shah got me something too.
You got present, yeah?
They got me boxes.
Don't
laugh at me, but they don't get me nothing next year.
No, I love it. It's good, isn't it? Good quality. Every man needs boxes.
Yeah, you still need it, bro.
It's one of them things that no matter how many get you.
Yeah, bro.
You appreciate it.
I appreciate it.
When your missus went to Dubai and she came back with some Armani box, I said,
Take it.
You have to take it, bro. I appreciate it.
Throw some socks in there too, and I'm throwing a party.
This is the first time they gave me something, so I accept it.
Not taking it for granted,
it, man. Yeah, look, we hope you all had like a good Christmas. Thanks for tuning in again. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Share this with your friends and family. I believe this is our last episode for the year.
For 2024.
2024. We'll speak more before the end anyway, but please subscribe. And don't forget, we are sponsored by Tox Ains, the perfume.
That's what everybody was getting for me this year. Christmas present. I gave like 4.
Yeah, I get away with
like 4.
You know the worst thing about it is, did we even use our own promo code?
I have my own special promo code.
Yeah, I even forgot, but yeah, that's what I gave people Tox Ains perfume, and everyone was excited. I gave it to my in-laws, and they loved it. They loved it. So please go on.
They'll make that the norm now. You know when it's daddy's birthday, mommy's birthday, I'm expecting. You need to buy in-laws.
I ain't in this country.
So let's move on.
Yeah, go on his website, www.toxains.co.uk. Use the promo code Red Divided, all caps. You won't be disappointed. I can promise you that. Whew. Christmas period, Christmas football. It doesn't feel the same though. Like there's normally like a game every day. It feels like they're taking breaks.
Because of the TV rights, isn't it?
I guess so.
Amazon, Sky, TNT.
Yeah, I guess so.
So there's only one game on New Year's Day.
Yeah.
It's kind of nonsense this, man.
Yeah. But then to be fair, I enjoyed.
But still, I'm gonna take it though.
Yeah, I enjoyed Boxing Day though, because all I did was watch football all day.
It was 4 games.
4 games.
I didn't leave Liverpool.
It wasn't.
Leave the Liverpool.
Nah, I enjoyed Boxing Day. I got like an office where I work in it, and I've got my TV there. I didn't leave that room all day. All I went to do is go downstairs to get food.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah.
And back up
I said I was the TV, fantasy football on my phone, and food. Just making sure that everything is working out. Everybody's working out at the same time.
Yeah, look, bruh, where should we even begin? Good Boxing Day football. Let's just start with United, your boys. We're not gonna go too much into
We're not wasting time.
We got to do
no such nonsense.
We got to do our
nonsense, man.
Damn, if you got questions, ask them.
No, man.
We got to do our half year
team of the season so far.
Yeah, so far. So let's just go into the game, man. Look,
this was this the Wolves? This is the Wolves game.
Yeah, this is the Wolves game.
Oh, that's the only game.
That's the only game we played.
Yeah. Because before that was
we're not playing until tomorrow. We've talked about the last game. The last game was the.
Which one did we lose before that?
We've had Tottenham. We spoke about
Bournemouth.
We spoke about Tottenham. We spoke about Bournemouth.
Yeah, we spoke about Bournemouth. Yeah, we spoke about it. So this was the next one. Bro, you know what it is, yeah? I was a lot of people, you know, when you're the go-to person for like a lot of supporters that they just want to like.
What do you think?
What do you like? Get your thoughts on things. And I gave everyone the same answer this week. You know what? There's no tangible thing that I can really say this is what's wrong. I honestly think it's a spiritual thing. No, honestly.
You know when you watch Yoruba movies, yeah? And they take the sick person to the doctor, to the Alpha, to the church, and they'll say, you need to go and see the oracle. You need to go and see the oracle.
Bro.
That's the only way forward now.
That's the only way forward.
Bro.
Or you need to make a sacrifice.
I don't know. I can't pinpoint. I can't tell anyone, like, this is what's wrong. Like, bro, it was just...
Nah, it's bad.
It's just bad, man.
It's bad.
Honestly, I don't know what to say about the game. I think we talked about the previous game where we didn't really look bad, but obviously we make errors and we lost the game. Obviously, we still made errors again in this game, which the 2 goals.
That's our hobby, bro.
I mean, like, obviously, like the first goal was an error.
Yeah.
Then
everyone's just going to be shooting from the corner.
The red card.
Yeah. Everyone's just going to be shooting from the corner against us now.
Bruno's red card.
Stupid.
Yeah. Like, because look, we started the game with the ball, and then it got to the point where I felt like they knew we couldn't hurt them. They're just thinking, although they had the ball, they're not doing anything with the ball, and then they were just pressuring us to winning the ball back. We was making serious errors, and at that point, that's when they gained hold of the game. Really,
that Andrade and João Gomez double there was ratting away all game.
They just got hold of the game.
They was ratting away all game.
And obviously, was it 0-0, right? First half.
Yeah.
And then the red card happened. And that
red card happened quick as well, wasn't it? Second half.
Yeah.
Look, yes, it's the first yellow. You got first yellow and second one. If you're, I'm not gonna argue. I'm not gonna hear going back and forth, but it is harsh. Like, I just feel like in this day and age, you can't make tackles anymore. He's probably made 2 tackles all game, and both tackles are a yellow card. Like, it's almost impossible to make tackles nowadays. Like, and I saw something similar again. I think it was, I can't remember who brought Timber down at the edge of your box yesterday. I can't remember.
Ipswich. We played
Ipswich. I can't remember who it was. The ref let it go. It's similar tackle that it wasn't as if it was a break. It's not a break. It's just. But look, you can't.
It's the inconsistency of the league.
Yeah, that's the inconsistency. But look, I'm not gonna sit there and complain and moan about it. Like, Bruno should know better. You're already.
Yeah, I thought they were both yellow.
He should know better.
You're already on the yellow. But as I said, you can't. In this day and age, you just can't make tackles anymore. Anyway, but it is what it is. And that was pretty much the game. And that was also the errors that obviously, yes, he got sent off. You want to hold on to it for at least a bit longer to obviously try and frustrate them.
Mm-hmm.
And is that we give away a set piece every single game. Every single game. Everything since that he's taken over, we've given away a set piece. And once again, in the short space of like what?
But this is mad though. They're direct from the corner kick.
Bro,
second time.
This
is the second time. Stuff like this, stuff like this don't happens like once
every 10 years.
In a Premier League season, not in one team. Like,
it might happen once,
but then it happens twice
in the Premier League,
bruh.
One team.
And then now it's happened. What? Yeah.
Bruh.
This is what I say. It's a spiritual thing.
And none of them have a leg to stand on. I don't care what you were trying to say. When trying to run to the referee.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not really.
No, when you're desperate,
look,
just do shit.
I think to me, we played our best football when we were 10 men down. Anyway,
yeah,
there was a period of time where we had chances. I thought the best chance fell to Ganacho. I thought he could have done better with that header. It felt like he just closed his eyes. It didn't really.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I think that if you watch it again, it was a much better chance than he made it. He didn't really head the ball properly. Like, the pace was already on the ball. He just needed to direct it. But I think that's all we had really.
I just remember Anthony's shot that just went about wide. That's all I remember.
Yeah,
that's the only chance that I remember.
The Ganacho had one. We had a few headers. But that was so that was our best moment in it. But we obviously going to try and go for the game, and they caught us on the counter.
Yeah, Ganacho got disposed for the ball.
Even that, what you can't be losing. What there's players around you to pass to.
He's trying to beat his man, innit?
Like there's players around you to pass to.
Give me that.
Like, what are you doing? Like pass to them. Like let them pass to someone so they could throw the ball, because we were looking like dangerous every time we put the ball in the box. So they were struggling to defend that.
Yeah.
Everyone loves being a star. Everyone loves being a star.
Yeah, he's trying to make something happen.
Yeah.
So and he lost the ball, and we ended up.
It's good counter attack. It's good counter attack from them, though.
And that was the game really for me, man. Look, as I said, I don't know what to say about the team, man. It's a struggle to keep. The only thing I can say is that we obviously don't work. We always get outworked by the other team. That's 100%. The only thing. We don't work hard enough.
100%.
I don't know whether. I just don't know what it is with them. They just don't run enough in games.
That United, pretty boys, innit?
Yeah, everyone feels too comfortable.
Chilling, innit?
Yeah, so yeah, bro, we move on, man. That's another game lost. As you said, look, what did you say about the storm? Say something about
he said the storm will come, though.
The storm will come.
We live in the storm.
We live in the storm. At this rate, I don't know when it's gonna end.
And he did say it will get bad before. He said it will get worse.
Yeah,
before it
gets better.
Yeah. But to me, I think for me, if you ask me, I think maybe towards the end of January, you're gonna start seeing better results from us.
Yeah, but you said
we're hoping
we'll have more time.
Yeah, because we're not gonna have midweek games, because those 2 weeks that we're not in Carabao Cup will help us to have a full week to train.
Yeah.
So hopefully, for me, I think anyway, towards the end of January, where then you should hopefully see better like performance from us. And you should see like a steady team from him as well. Hopefully by then, but we'll see anyway. But yeah, I know you didn't want to say much, Ade. What's your thoughts on it?
Thoughts on what, bro?
Speak about your boys, bro.
No, you know how.
Speak about the man. Them.
You know how miserable that day was. Because obviously I told Kemi, I was like, it's football tomorrow.
Yeah.
So you start laying the foundation. So that you can get your time. You start laying the foundation, so you get your time. So at the end of the day, when the last game was, who was the last game of the day?
Was it not? No, it was Liverpool. Was it Liverpool or us? Liverpool. Yeah, it was us then Liverpool. Liverpool was Liverpool's last game.
Liverpool played Leicester.
Liverpool played Leicester. Yeah, Liverpool's last game.
Yeah. So she at the end of the day, last game, she now said, "Oh, how was your day of football?" I just looked up. I was like, "It's useless." Because for me, obviously United has just done a madness, and then I had all those Liverpool players in fantasy. Apart from Salah, the rest didn't do nothing. So I was already annoyed. So I was like, useless day. But it's what it is. Like, I'm annoyed. I'm not gonna lie. I can't say that I'm not, but I still am very understanding that we're on a journey and there's a process and there's stuff to like. He needs time, right? He needs time to sort shit out. So we'll give him a few months. Probably still give him to the end of the season. But some of the shit, But some of the shit is hilarious, man. Yeah, we just be losing games,
bro.
Casually. And the thing is, even a game,
and you know the word you use there is perfect. It's just casually.
It's just casually.
But you take 3 points, bro. You take 3 points.
And then the worst thing is that I look at Spurs and I'm like, Spurs are shit. But they're still above us. Both of us ain't moving.
No. You are doing this. Right behind you.
Yeah. Like, we're still both here. Other teams that we're looking at, there was a point in time that I was like, oh, we're only X number of points away from Champions League position. We're still there. Those guys have gone. They've gone. So it's really bad. Like, it's disheartening. And then I'll go to work the next day. They'll say, oh, there's mice in Old Trafford.
Yeah. Mice infestation. The roof's leaking.
Bro, at least sort one out so I don't have to chop insults in both areas.
Yeah.
You get me? But yeah, the only thing I'm happy about right now is that we're playing Newcastle tomorrow. Because if they had beaten us before we came here today,
we say
I would be here. I'd have called in sick. So yeah, is what is. New year.
United.
New year, new United.
ain't no new United.
No, we're still got one more game before the new year now.
No, I'm not counting.
You've got Newcastle.
We've got Newcastle, then we've got Liverpool, then we've got Arsenal.
Yeah. FA Cup. FA Cup.
What kind of life is this?
We should do our thingy, the
watch along
that we didn't do last time.
We should do it for the FA Cup.
There's no way we filled a full strength team for that though.
And we have to watch along.
We can't
let them play down the 19s against us. Let's do it.
He'll juggle the squad for that.
Yeah. We'll do watch along.
Let's do watch along for that.
United.
Scumbags.
You don't need to add any insult. Just ask us questions.
I didn't. Oh yeah. So ask my questions now.
Just ask your questions.
Okay.
I don't want you to say anything.
I didn't say nothing.
No, guys. The battery's not charged much. Let's get over United. Let's just quickly talk and go.
Okay, cool. So none of these are my questions, by the way, guys. I don't want you to think that it's me. Okay. So the first question: can Manchester United get relegated?
No, it's not possible.
It's not possible.
Not possible. Okay.
Not possible. This year.
Okay, so the next question.
It's not possible this year.
No, but okay, 2025 because you can't get relegated.
No,
2024.
it can't happen in.
Yeah, I can't.
In the next few years.
I think you guys talking on the pod of first and foremost the teams that came up.
Yeah, we were just talking off.
Yeah. We're talking off the pod.
And then but can we finish bottom after the table? Probably can. That I can accept.
At some point in time, if things continue the way they are.
Okay, because So the next question, which was an add-on to that, but you've already answered it, because you said, when do you start thinking about relegation? But if you're saying you don't think you're going to get relegated. Okay, cool.
The teams at the bottom, they can't.
But are we saying United won't get relegated because the teams below are that shit?
I just don't think that. I just don't think we just won't get relegated.
I don't think it's possible this season regardless. Okay. But the team at the bottom, there's 3 teams at the bottom, might not reach the point total that we're on right now. So they can't catch us anyway.
So Southampton, Ipswich.
Yeah, they can't get up to 22. How many points are we on?
So the third question is, so where do United finish in the league? Where do you see yourself finishing? Halfway point now, you got another 19 if you take away tomorrow's game. Where do you see United finishing?
I honestly don't know. Because despite how bad we are,
Let me check.
Look, where are we from?
We
the top
need to
10?
speak to
14.
Spurs.
No,
we need to
from the
speak to Spurs and decide.
But it depends on like the where the rest are, where in terms of like the table. So we're 14th,
Yeah.
and who is
Above us.
So look at this thing about that. Who do you think
So
is gonna
10th
finish
place has
above
got
us?
26. So 10th place are 4 points ahead of us.
9th or 10th.
So you're saying United finished 9th or 10th?
Yeah, man.
Tom, what are you saying?
Yeah, because I'm just looking at the table now. Like despite how bad we've been,
Yeah.
we're still only 4 points away
So you
from.
think you finished worse than last season? Last season you finished 8th. You think you don't finish 8th this year? You finished lower than 8th.
What's 8th? 8th is 29. You
It's-
can still finish 8th, bro. Like you can still
But we
finish.
need to go
8th.
on a run,
The
though.
thing is, I can't say that's where. Like, can we finish 8th? Yeah. Can we finish 14th? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that we can. We can't finish below 8th, and I'm not saying we can't finish on the second bottom of the table. I honestly don't know.
I
Because
can only base on what I've seen.
the team has just been bad and like constantly been bad. So I can't say that. Oh yeah, we're definitely going to do better. But then one thing about Premier League is other teams always constantly present you opportunities. So despite how bad
Premier
we
League
are,
is hard, bro. One beats
Yeah.
everyone.
My problem is that
Yeah.
Man City have lost their last 9 games,
And you're still.
and we're still
Yeah. That's
like,
how bad it is.
9
So,
points
so,
behind
alright, so
it.
wrap this up. So we're basically United finished mid-table. We agree on
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So
Mid-table.
mid-table,
Yeah.
9th,
Yeah.
10th, 8th.
Yeah,
You could even
yeah.
be 11th.
Yeah,
it's
Can be,
possible.
yeah.
They're good
Okay.
teams in the Premier League.
yeah.
Now.
Next question. Someone I know who asked me this as well to ask this. What has been the worst signing, Mason Mount or Anthony?
Anthony for me.
Okay, Tom saying Anthony.
Yeah, Anthony definitely.
Are they?
I might say Mason Mount, and that's coming from someone that likes
Mm-hmm,
Mason Mount. I feel as if Mount was bought. So my issue, then only reason why I say this, is I feel as if he bought him without a plan for him. So I felt as if he bought him because he likes the player rather than he had a position for him. At least with Anthony, I know Anthony's just shit, but I felt as if he had a plan for him when he bought him, and then realized it's not about that.
But then what about Mount himself? How he's played?
No, Mount,
He
I don't.
hasn't-
It's not about
he
Mount's
hasn't done
ability.
anything.
No, but his injuries and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
stuff.
that's what I'm saying. So if you add all these things a day, the manager's decision, how he's played,
Yeah,
injury,
yeah.
and everything.
Overall,
and
when
then
it's
do the same for
combined, I
Anthony,
think it is Mount.
Who's been the worst signing? You think Anthony?
I think-
So you say Mount.
I think it is Mount.
Tom thinks.
No,
Anthony.
I think it's Anthony because Mount, you can't. That like them players don't want to get like. It's not as if they're coming out to get injured, bro. Like
Yeah.
it's unfortunate for him. Yeah, like,
Yeah, it's
if
unfortunate.
you-
It's not. I'm not blaming
then
him, but I
rather
just think it is.
someone that's injured that can't play. That does when he does come in tries. Then someone that we paid more than Mount for, that plays and is not helping us at all. I think
Yeah.
that's worse. Someone that you paid more than the player for you, and we paid what 80 million for you, and you're available, and you're not doing nothing from us. I think that's a lot worse. And yeah, that signing was terrible because it should have never been. I don't think Anthony should be 80 million. I think it's the manager's fault. It was desperation.
I don't
He
think
wanted
Ajax
him
could
so
believe
bad.
that United paid that for him.
Yeah,
They say let's try our luck.
Yeah.
Let's say a number
Yeah.
and see what they do.
yeah.
All right, next question. This
good
is more of
question.
a.
So that
This
person
might
was
have
a
to
good
be
question.
a good question. Yeah, this is more of a. We might have to do this at the end of the season, but it was a question that was posed out for us. How many players would you keep? Yeah, from this current squad, and which ones? I feel that's gonna be a long-winded answer, but just throw out a couple players that you definitely feel like you can build around that you can keep.
Yeah. So I was asked this question because like the narratives that
No, because everywhere is sell everybody.
sell everybody.
whole
and all
team.
this. So I broke it down in the sense of okay, cool. The players have the contracts ending. Then you have players that I don't think are good enough. And what's the last bit? I think I broke it into 3. And players that the manager might not want because of their attitude or whatever it is. Maybe they're poison for the change room. So the ones that contracts are ending, Maguire, Lindelof, Ericsson, can be what's the name? Casemiro.
2026, no?
No, I think that's an
I think
option.
he's still got more.
No, I think that's an option.
Okay, maybe it's
That's an option. I think it's
I
3
think I
years
took
we've
a
got
screenshot
option.
of who was left.
So I think those are the 4.
Yeah.
Does it keep any of those
Casemiro
4?
2026.
Yeah.
2026.
Yeah, he's 2026.
2026. Oh, really? It's 2026.
Yeah.
So, okay. The 3 that the contract ended, Maguire, them 3. The only one I see maybe they're extending his contract is Maguire. Would I keep him? I wouldn't say no
So
to Maguire.
would you keep Maguire?
Yeah, I'll keep Maguire as a
Okay.
backup. If they extend it, yeah, I keep Maguire as backup. The other 2, yeah, they can go. Then the ones that are not good enough, I think there's only 2 players that are not good enough in that squad. When you're saying once again, when we defining good enough, I'm talking about for top 6 compete for top 4. The 2 that I don't think is good enough is Anthony and Malacia. Them 2.
So you're getting rid of those.
Yeah. And then the attitude players. I mean, the players that might not be good enough for the changing room. It's not so much me, it's the manager, innit? So I'm guessing Rashford is not. So he's probably gonna go.
But would you keep Marcus though?
If it goes down to me, I'll keep Marcus.
Would you keep Marcus?
Yeah, I'll keep Marcus. I like Marcus. I've always said I like Marcus, but if the manager says it should go, then go. But and then the last one is just the injury players as well. So the last one is the injury players, Mount and Luke Shaw.
Yeah,
I like both players, but if all you're gonna do is get injured, then
so don't play football, no.
Then they'll get rid of them. So like, it is a lot of players when you put that into perspective.
You pretty much keep all of them apart from 5 because that's 5 players off the top of my head that you've named.
Yeah, so I'll keep all of them. The only ones I'll sell, the main ones I'll get rid of is the ones that are not good enough for me. Those are the.
So you've got Malacia,
Anthony. Those are the ones I don't think are good enough.
You've got Lindelof that you let go because of his contract. Ericsson you let go because of his contract. Luke Shaw and Mount because they're not fit.
Yeah,
injury prone. But
if they were fit, I wouldn't. Yeah. That's it. Really.
You keep him. Tom's keep him.
Yeah, I think it's similar, to be honest. I think it's similar.
So you wouldn't entertain. You would keep Bruno Fernandes. We speak about Bruno a lot on the pod. You would keep him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Unfortunately, unless like the manager says this is not in my game, like he doesn't facilitate how I want to play football.
Yeah, no, but for you though, for you would keep. But you would keep them. Why you in agreement with Tom? That you'll keep the squad, maybe just 6 players. You'll get rid of those.
Yeah. And then build from there. Bruno would work in the system. I like rock and roll football.
Yeah.
Obviously, we don't play rock and roll football, so Bruno doesn't seem to fit in the way we play. But we'll see how it turns out. But he has the quality. We know he's got the quality.
This is like a left field question, but this is my brethren. This is more to Tom because my brethren are Tottenham fans. He goes, because if you watch the pod, and obviously he spoke highly of Ange. He goes, Spurs fans. Some Spurs fans are calling Ange the worst manager in the league.
Yeah,
I saw that. What's your thoughts on Ange?
No, I like Ange. Yeah, as I said, the only problem with he's a manager. You get managers like that are stubborn, like that wants to play a certain way, and that's what you got him for. Like we're acting as if all of a sudden he changed his way of playing because he came to Spurs. That's why they was excited in the first place. But fans all of a sudden, because the result is not going his way, all of a sudden the first person they're gonna point at will be the manager, right? But Ange hasn't changed anything. Ange has been playing the same way. Whenever they win games, it's the same way he plays is same way they lose games. But their problem is when you play like that, you need quality. He hasn't been backed. Last season when he came in, who did they buy for him when he first came in?
It's more this summer. This summer was rubbish.
Yeah, he has not been backed. So you can't blame that on him. Like, bro, if he hasn't been backed, they brought in young players.
Yeah,
what is he going to do with them? You can't blame that on him. If they backed him and they're still getting the same result, I guarantee if they backed him and they had better quality players in the squad, a lot of games that they've lost.
He can still do a job if he had better players? You think his style of play?
Yeah, 100%.
Do a job for them.
100%. If you have good players in the team, I think he does a job.
Yeah,
I 100% believe he does a job because it's a positive manager. He wants to play football, and if you have good players that can implement what his style of play, you're gonna get good results. You're gonna get goals. Like you're gonna get exciting. The fans are gonna be excited because if you play that
excited last season, bro. The
only thing that I feel is if it can't guarantee you winning anything, it's gonna give you like exciting football, but it's not guaranteed, especially in the league we're in. Cool in Scotland and stuff like that, but here it's hard, man.
Last question. I already know the answer to this, but I had to ask it. When does Ruben Amorim get sacked?
I'll take the piss, guys.
It's a question, I think. Answer the question. You can say never, innit? Just answer.
Oh my, who will say never?
Okay, so when does he get sacked?
I like Ruben.
We'll see next season.
Everything is done so far. I like it. So
we'll see next season.
So we'll see. We'll just see where it's
disrespectful.
You can't win. It's hard to judge someone.
Arteta out.
You know, my mad fan base want Arteta out as well, bro.
We can't win, like, I think it's ludicrous to even like judge what he's doing right now.
Yeah.
There's a lot to it. And I'm saying the same thing about like Ineos and that as well. It's just
they're having a mare though.
They're gonna make mistakes.
Yeah,
like I think what fans are expecting a miracle, bro. Look, it's like any normal business, bro. Like you're taking over a business that been in the mud for 10 years.
They're just coming to shake it up, innit?
yeah.
Bro, like they are gonna have to make decisions, whether you like it or not. And every decision they make might not be right because they're inheriting problems. That's
Might
already
not be right in the short term, but in the long term, you'll see the benefits.
We'll see the
Hopefully.
benefit, and then
I'm sure that's what they're hoping for.
people are expecting miracles in the short space of what? It hasn't even been up to 10. Is it 10 months from May till like now?
Yeah, when did they go through?
May, right? Is it May? Oh.
Ooh, I feel as if it's been
Longer than that.
Yeah, haven't we hit our year?
It was right before the FA Cup.
Okay, maybe.
Yeah.
Remember, it was confirmed in like January, wherever it is.
But they didn't do a full takeover. Until,
Yeah, they didn't take over until like. It probably like might be March or April, but I think it was before FA Cup, like, if I can recall.
I feel as if it was a year.
But the long and short of it is,
with
it's
February
and the manager.
You just give them time. You have to give them time. Like it's same thing everyone was saying about the Chelsea's until like Chelsea started doing well this season. Like I think one thing me and Adi always shared on the pod with Chelsea's signing is they're signing the best of class. It's only a matter of time to start getting it right. Safe like with the manager's doing all the right things. Any else like there's certain things that are questionable. I'm not gonna say everything they've done is right, but it's normal. It's part of business, bro. Like you're gonna do stuff that you're inheriting problems. Something that's for 10 years. We're talking about 10 years. Was it 10 years that there's problems been?
Yeah. So 2013.
And you now expect them. Everybody in their touches should be gold. Come on, bro. Like it's 10 years worth of problems. They can't get it all right. Yes, they're gonna get some right. Yes, they're gonna get some wrong.
Everyone just wants immediate.
There's nothing like we're talking about how many months. Yeah, nah.
They're living in the world that Man United are the best in it. They want you guys to be the best.
No, it's with football in general. It's immediate. Just calm down, bro.
Yeah, nah. I just think things like that. It's just, if people just want to talk for talk and say like, if you want to scrutinize some of the decisions they make, by all means.
Definitely. They haven't been smooth sailing for
they've done a couple.
You have to accept it.
We
can't. I'm not gonna sit and say everything they've done is right, but there's a lot of problems that they need to solve. Like they're trying to get money. Like they're making hard decisions in order to get money because of the problems of the past. It's not their fault they have to make decisions like this. Like it's a hard decision for them to make, to say, okay, cool, we have to make certain people redundant because we have more non-footballing people. We have people that are not involved in football, like just bare background people that are not doing much that we're paying. So Alex obviously is ashamed that we don't want.
That one I saw has come. It's actually the support people that I saw as a bigger thing. These people ain't getting paid nothing. Realistically, you could have kept them.
What, the stewards and stuff like that?
All of that stuff, you could have kept them. I don't see that as a major thing. It's not.
No, I see from the outside looking in. Sorry to cut you out there. Obviously, because we've had the Cronkies and that, and obviously we've had like issues with the board. Mine is more so the two big decisions. I don't care about all the financial stuff here. Mine is the decision to talk to Amarin in the summer, if you believe the reports that there was there. And then not take him on because you feel like his style of play doesn't fit the current squad that you have. Yeah. So then you keep Ten Hag, and allow him to spend money, 200 M's, and then 3 months in, sack him, and then go back to the guy that you felt that how he played didn't suit yours. But now you're asking him to bring how he wants to play with the skill set that's not readily available at his hand. Hence why I personally believe that Amarin said, I'll just come in the summer, bro. Yeah. Like, I'll just come in the summer. Like, I was ready to come last summer. Yeah, let me spend I'm not halfway through, but I'm with my team. I play and my brand of football requires a pre-season, requires time on the training pitch. You guys jumping me at the top of the season, this was always going to happen. That's why his press conferences keep saying it's going to get bad before it gets worse. It's going to get, so that's a bad decision from them in terms of Ineos. And then obviously with Dan Ashworth chasing him working for as long as he chased him. Those are the two bad decisions that if I was a United fan, I'm not a United fan, just outside looking in, it just makes you think, we'll give them time, but we'll see if they know what they're doing. Because those two already ring like, not sure about that. And the reason why we didn't like Ed Woodward and that, because he weren't doing nothing that was making sense. Yeah. So we'll give them time because they've only inherited the club 10 years as shit. So it's not going to take them 1 year to fix it all. However, they do now need to start getting some decisions right to get fans on board with, to believe whatever project they're trying to sell to United fans.
Yeah, but some of the decisions might not just be clear. It might not be obvious to fans that they've.
No, I'm saying so. Those are the ones that need to the fans
to sort out a new stadium, decision to build a new training ground. no one's talking about those because ultimately we understand all that matters is what's on the pitch. You get that. And if things weren't going wrong in the pitch, then people won't be questioning them. But yeah, I'm not disputing that. Yeah, they got it wrong. I'll admit they got those wrong. But some are right, some are wrong. We move on from it. Like everyone wants to be expert at every single profession in football when it comes to it. When is decisions happen from the board? Why did they do this, bro? Just stick to watching football, bro.
It's a reality, though. It's a reality.
Stick to watching football. Everyone wants to become.
There's so many things going behind the scenes. Like when the board meeting pack comes into our office, you know how many pages of shit is on that thing?
Yeah, like
man.
It's just stick to watching football.
United, but yeah, so United not get relegated, guys. It's not gonna happen.
Look, we spent far too much time on United. Well, let's just quickly touch on your game because we've got to go through our team of the season so far. Obviously, you played Ipswich.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on the game? You 1-0. I'm sure you probably would have won more goals to be a bit more convincing.
Yeah.
But look, they didn't really cause much threat.
Teams hardly ever do now.
So, but yeah, what was your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, no. Once again, man, professional job from the boys. It's at the Emirates now. That's what the games are turning into, and even away from home. Like I said, we saw Fulham the other day when they moved Iwobi to right wing back. So even away from home, the blueprint for us is stick as much men in the box, stick as much men behind the ball, hit him on the counter, and that will do. You see, I don't think Kieran McKenna's played 5 at the back. I don't think he's played that system this season, but obviously he's come to the Emirates. Decides to go 5 at the back, string 3 centre-halves in there, the 2 centre-mids in. I think they was missing their captain. Calvin Phillips comes in. That Tuesday centre-mid boy is all right, though. Little light skin, you play centre-mid, he was all right. But it was just the same, innit? We keep the ball. I don't think it was super incisive in terms of, like, it wasn't quick enough around the edge of the box to create big chances. But there was enough in the game for me to never feel that the game was at jeopardy. The only time I felt the game was in jeopardy is the normal last 10 minutes when it's 1-0. So that's whoever you play. We can play in Macclesfield and it's 1-0 with 10 minutes to go.
Everything
changes.
Yes,
I'm going to feel. Yeah. But up until then, there was no jeopardy in the game. Like Saliba, Gabriel, just nothing. Looked after Liam Delap pretty easily. Good goal by Kai. Good move. Leo gets the assist. We had a goal with Jesus, but that was definitely offside. But that was probably the only bit of nice football that we played in the first half. Second half wasn't brilliant from us again, but I felt like Ipswich grew in confidence. As it was still 1-0, they grew more in confidence. That, okay, we're still in the game in 60 minutes. We're still in the game 70 minutes. We're still in the game. So you saw Kieran McKenna make like triple subs and double subs and change the formation around. And I think all we done was take off Jesus and bring on Marino to kind of like stiffen it up a bit. Then we had another couple more chances when he came and we had his shot. Odegaard had a shot as well. Good save from the goalkeeper. But other than that, it was a pretty routine 1-0 home win because there was nothing in it other than when they had that shot at the end where you thought, oh, was it a handball by Kai? But I already knew Kai had his hands tucked behind his back, so that wasn't a heart in sinking heart moment. So it was all right. So the game was okay. Give it out of 10, 6.5, 7 performance. But it didn't need to be more than that. I see when I go on Twitter, and obviously because of the pod, I go on Twitter, I try and see different people's perspective. I just feel like people are very unrealistic when it comes to football matches nowadays. It's just like, Ipswich turned up at your home ground, you should beat them 5-0. Forgetting that. These teams do their homework on us, and their managers have their jobs and livelihood on the line.
And like the players are not playing. The players just
exactly.
Don't make
so,
sense,
and
man.
if you're playing an Arsenal, if you're playing a Man City, if you're playing a Liverpool now, no football player, I can never look a professional football player in the eye and doesn't tell him he doesn't give extra 10% when he's playing against the big teams. 1, because it's a big team, and 2, you might be trying to showcase yourself against them. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, look, how many players have gone from like lower teams to go top, like Sadio Mane at Southampton? It's a perfect example of someone that was playing for a team that was going nowhere fast. He's gone to Liverpool, he's showcasing himself in the game. So a lot of players do that. So it makes those games a bit harder. But I just want to say, if the 3 points is the most important thing, especially now, if we're hunting Liverpool down, I'm telling you, I tweeted it because someone tweeted about Arsenal and the performance. And I said, in May, if we win the league, no one's going to remember the performance against Ipswich. That was 1-0. We're just going to, like, in the Invincibles season, we won 26 and drew 12. I don't remember all the fucking wins. I don't remember all the draws. All I know is at the end of the season, we won the league and went invincible.
Freaking bad performance that season.
I remember the Portsmouth one, we was losing 1-0 and Sol Campbell scores to make it 1-0. So my point is, the performances at this stage, we'll love it and it's dope. Blah, blah, blah. We saw Arsenal want to play the beautiful brand of football. But we're chasing a team that's effectively 9 points ahead of us. The performance right now is, we want the performance because the performance increases our probability of winning the games. But at the end of the game, if we won 1-0, let's move on from that. There's nothing to dwell on about it. Oh, we should have scored 4 or 5. We didn't. We got the 3 points. On to the next. We got Brentford away. And the boys should have been, as soon as you're going to change them, we should have been thinking about, we don't lose to Brentford away. And that's what the fan base should be thinking about. Not, we should have scored 4, 5, 6 against it. We didn't create 4, 5, 6 clearing chances for us to win like that. So good performance from the boys. Kai scores again, which is brilliant. Just got to keep him scoring. And Martinelli played right wing. Obviously, that's the main thing that Arsenal fans waiting to see in it. Like, what do we do now that Saks is down for me, down for the whole season? You play Martinelli out there. I definitely think what Arteta will do is trial and error a few players out there until he sticks with something that works for him. So he'll do and he might just go off who we're playing. That's who's going to start there. So if he feels that we're playing someone that he needs crosses into the box, so Martinelli's strong foot is right foot, go down the line, whip it in, then he'll play there. If he needs someone that's more profile-y, and I say profile-y because he's not exactly the same profile as Saks, but he's in our squad. If I think of attacking player that's got a good left foot, it's probably Wanyeri. So does he play Ethan out there? And Ethan's naturally going to cut into his left foot. That's his stronger foot in it. So he's naturally going to do the Saka movements, which is coming into his left foot. Or does he go with the player in the last 18 months that whenever Saks is down and does play there, that does the better job of everyone, which is Gabby Jesus. So when Jesus goes right wing, he's the only one that you could say as an Arsenal fan that does a decent job out there when Saks is down. So those are his 3 options. I don't think he'll move Trossard right. I think he'll keep Trossard. That's Trossard's position, left wing, false 9 left. If he does move Trossard, I have a problem. But I definitely think he'll trial that. Martinelli, I want him to give Ranieri a try there. Maybe an FA Cup against you guys or another game back at home. Because I definitely think I don't want to lose the attributes of my right winger cutting on his left foot and my right back overlapping it. I don't want to lose that movement. And we lose that movement once Gabriel goes and Martinelli plays out there because he's just not going to do it. Don't come natural to him, innit? Whereas I think if Gabby goes out there, Gabby's unpredictability and you don't know if he's going to go left or right with Gabby. He might run straight through you, Gabriel Jesus. So I definitely want him to trial it and then see what works. And then 100 on 100, I know you guys are going to ask me, 150%. Like, without doubt, we have to get someone through the door in January. Have to get someone. We literally have to approach the rest of the season that we want to win the league and the Champions League and the Cups without Saka. So he's taken us this far. He's not coming back. So we have to get another body in there. Because Sterling being injured as well. I know his injury's not as bad. But we have to get a body. We had to get a body in there in the summer. We didn't. We got Raheem through the door. That was never good enough as a fan base. We all know that. We accepted it, but it wasn't good enough. We got him in through like the last day. They have to go. They have to this January and they have to give us someone.
We're saying it's not good enough now because at the time I didn't think we say it's not.
No,
good
we didn't.
enough.
No, we that's not the. We never not. If you ask any fan at the start of the summer,
it was more you take.
Yeah,
we'll take him.
I
said him as
no
opposed
I'll
to
take Raheem.
It's a target.
But I'm gonna have to bring someone through the door.
Yeah,
and it was the last day, and it's like, bro, you have to get someone in. Because if Saka goes down, we have no replacement for him. Who do you
have in mind now to bring in?
The only one that plays right wing that is in the league that we all know is Kudus plays right wing, innit? So Kudus plays right wing and Kudus is left foot, right foot. And he's a bit more of like for me, I would liken him to, obviously Saka's more like a system player. You know what I'm saying? Whereas Kudus is a bit more, he can produce a bit of magic here and there. And I always go back. I was in Greece when I watched the quarterfinal that we lost to Bayern, innit? And they interviewed Arteta. And that's why I was so pissed that we didn't get, or the board didn't give him that in the summer. Because he said, right after the Bayern game, remember we played all our attackers in that game. Like all our options that we had that game, we played all of them, yeah. And he said we need that X factor. We need someone that could create something out of nothing, and we didn't have that in it. So I feel like I feel like he would tell the board already, you have to bring me someone. If you want me to go and fight for this league with Liverpool with my best player or most important player out, and you want me to also go far in the Champions League, I need someone coming in. That someone could be Mohamed Kudus. That someone could be Brian Mbeumo. If we're looking at the Premiership, it could be Brian Mbeumo. It could be Matthias Cunha. There's a fourth player I had in mind as well. I'm pissed he didn't bring Eze in because remember we always speak about he should have brought Eze in because he brought Eze in. If we didn't strengthen the forward line, but he brought Eze in as a Odegaard type of profile player, then Eze could go play right wing now. You play Eze right wing, Odegaard, and the midfield stays the same. And Eze go play right wing, and you're only asking Eze to play right wing for 2, 3, 4 months, and whatnot until Saks comes back next season and whatnot. So I definitely think they'll go into the market, and it has to be if he's going to stay in the Prem. Then it's got to be the ones that have been performing in the Premier in recent years and are bang in form right now. Because when they come to us,
there's no bedding in.
You got to hit the ground running because our title charge is moving forward, isn't it? So if we bring Kudus in, you're going straight in that right wing, or you have someone else might start there, but you're going to come off the bench and then make it your own. If we bring Mbeumo in, I think Mbeumo could play across the line, so he might be the one that I would lean to. I like Matthias Cunha a lot. I said that already. But I definitely think they have to bring in someone for him. Just within, and not January the 27th or the 28th. I'm talking about, we got 9 games in January, yeah? That new player has to come in and play at least half of those games. We got to play Newcastle first, we got to play you guys in the league. We have Tottenham at home, Villa at home in the league. We have games that we have to win. So they have to get someone through the door. No matter, even though Raheem Sterling's injury isn't as bad as first feared, so I think he'll be back in Jan. But let's just say he has an adverse effect to his injury or whatnot. Now we're just back to, okay, Jesus. Now we're just back to just 4 attackers for 4 or 5 months. And my attackers are Jesus, Havertz, Martinelli, and Trossard. None of them are getting 20 goals a season. None of them have ever got 20 goals themselves a season. They'll do 10, 11, 12, 13. So it's vitally important that they get someone through the door. And it's not no ifs, buts. I'm never really a fan to scream that this has to happen. But no uncertain terms, this has to happen. We have to bring someone of quality through the door. I don't bring in no Brian Oviedo. You know, that's some random Spanish done that. I don't want that. Don't bring in no Lucas Pereira from... I don't want that. I know Ade says that for what United done now, he don't care about the names. The players has to fit the system. I hear you on that, and I agree with that. But right now, I need someone that's banging, that's coming straight in to the team. My situation is different.
You want...
Whoever comes in now, basically, my last point is, he has to do exactly what Trossard has done for me. He has the bare minimum. Because we got Trossard in January. He came in. It's been a beautiful signing. I think we paid 27 million for him. Been a beautiful signing for us. We can use him in various different roles. And he's come out clutch for our Champions League and whatnot. Our January signing that we get this season has to be just as good as Trossard, has as much as an impact as Trossard, or even bigger, because of the gap that he's covering with Saka. So I'd be interested to see what we do, but it has to happen.
With the players you've mentioned, you definitely can attract those players, but I just think the club will make you pay the money.
Even if Napoli say, Lookman's release clauses, whatever.
But I don't think Lookman's release clause is that much.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I think Lookman, out the Premier League, he's probably your best option.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, Lookman's got 27 now. So he's already 27.
I think they was willing to let him go for like 35, 40 in the summer. So But
I know Arteta would have told them in a quick 5-minute meeting that you have with them, just make it happen. Yeah. Saks is out for the season. I want to win these titles. There's some idiot fans out there that are saying I should leave if I don't bring nothing. And you know those fans that want him to leave, you know they won't hear that Saka was out for the other half. That's why we did it. They don't want to hear that.
But it's not an excuse though, innit?
They don't want to hear that.
There would be no excuse though, innit?
They don't want to hear that.
Especially if City don't win it. No one will want to hear. They won't want to hear anything really.
Which is unrealistic in my opinion. But I hear the fans that don't want to hear. That's cool.
Yeah, no one. It's bro. Sometimes with the season you get a lot goes against you, goes for you. It is what it is. No one wants to hear, this person was injured. No one was. At the end of the day,
that's what you hear.
What matters is, did you win the league? But anyway, we'll get to that if it ever was to come to it. If you don't win the league, then we'll talk. I'm sure we'll hear the noise from the fan base. Is there anything else, Addy, you want to touch on Arsenal? Because I want us to do our team of the season so far.
Want them. I ain't got nothing good to say, but I'm not in the mood, man. I'm not in the mood.
Who do you want us to get, Addy? Who should we get? Who should we get? Who do you want us to get?
You can have Anthony.
I thought you were going to say Marcus. Do Marcus loan.
Nah, you can have Anthony.
Would you do
we can't take another loan, innit?
Why?
We got 2 loans already. Sterling and Neto.
No.
Sterling and Neto.
Oh, yeah.
Bournemouth.
That over Bournemouth one.
So we can't do another loan.
You can't do a loan because that's not a bad loan. What in the league?
In the league, I think.
But you can do one outside the league.
I think so, but we definitely can't do one in the league. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because
like if you ask me, of course I'm taking Marcus, bro.
Yeah. No, I didn't offer him to you in the first place.
I think the best option for you, I'll be honest with you, I know you mentioned all those players in the league. I think Lukeman is like, you're talking about someone that is at mature age.
Just I think Lukeman's best position is off the left though.
Yeah.
Off the striker. He probably could do a job right wing.
When you're talking about a player that can make something happen out of nothing, and that's what he's been doing non-stop. In Serie A now. So even forgets it in Europa League champion.
No, he's moving mad. He's moving mad.
So
and he's mature. So his decision making is there.
Yeah. And I think where you won't get difficulties in regards to like the transfer, it will be him. Because I think they was willing to let him go. There might be difficulty now, maybe because
mid-season where they are, mid-season
where they are in the league.
And all the Prem clubs you go for their players, they're gonna want to charge a premium. It's January
because I know that they're already gonna get money for Thingy in the summer if he keeps performing like that. Was it Edison, the centre midfielder?
Yeah.
So
he's a good player.
He's
They got good players there. Di Catalara, he's good as well. Yeah, they got a couple players.
So I know
that striker, somebody's.
You know, West Ham will come and buy their striker, Rateki.
Yeah.
You know, West Ham would do that.
But yeah, like look, and Bemo was a great shout as well. Great shout.
Yeah.
Kudus is a great shout. Is whether like. I think West Ham is probably be a bit more difficult to get.
They don't need him, man.
Will. And the only thing is because I don't know. Obviously, I'm not privy to these things. Like we said, not everybody's not an expert when it comes to football, and I just know what I know, innit? I don't know how much. If we go crazy in Jan, how that affects what we do in the summer. Because he definitely wanted a forward this summer, and he wanted Nico Williams and he wanted Sesko. He didn't get either of them, so he knows he needs to bring a forward into this side. If they're saying that the budget is 150. Does he go and blow 70, 80 in January and then leave himself with 70, 80 to go get a striker in the summer?
But if you look at your squad, what do you really need though? Because even when you added like Calafuri to the squad, that wasn't needed.
It wasn't a need.
Like what your squad really needs right now is forward players.
Yeah, forward players.
As an attacker. So even if you do use a lot of it for one of them now, then even if all you bring in the summer is just a striker, your squad is a solid squad. The squad don't need much.
Forward-thinking players, 3, minimum 2.
So your squad don't need to do anything with the defense. Like now you even got Lewis Skelly playing left back now.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna end up in midfield.
Do you know what I mean? Much? Then you can have Timber and Ben White for the right back. You got Lewis Skelly, California on the left back. Then you got the 2 centre backs. You can possibly sell Kuyo and replace him with someone else. What? That defense don't need much work. You're just, if you keep buying money on defenders, that's just him being.
No, I think he's cool with that. I think he's happy with the defense.
Then use the money on the attackers.
But that's where you spend the most money. So let's just say Newcastle said not Newcastle said it, but obviously the news came out that they probably want 150 because he's got 3 years left. He's 2028, isn't it? He's still to 2028. It's like that's what they wanted to sign another one, make it go to like 2030 something. But I'm happy to spend the 150 on him. I'm happy to blow the whole budget on him. I don't know if I don't know if the board tell him. I don't know if the board handicap him again.
If that is the case, then you have to sacrifice maybe not winning enough.
That's what I'm saying. That we can't afford that. We can't afford that.
So we
can't afford that.
If that's what you want to do,
they might tell him that. Okay, well, if you want that, then you're gonna have to sell some players in the summer to make up for that.
Because what they're gonna say is, okay, we can give you that, but if you don't win the league, then you won't have as much money in the summer.
I think the money for the. I think my thing is, let's just say. They might have said, okay, cool. For January, we don't really want to do much in January. Let's just say we didn't think that Saka was going to go down. So I don't think we probably would have done much in January. If our squad was fully whole, I don't think they'd do much. Because I think they go 6. You got 6 attackers. They're all fit. Like you just said, your defense is fine. Midfield, we got Ethan that can go in there, and we got Miles can go in there, and you got enough midfielders. So they probably say we're going to stand packed. The money that we've got for you is this X amount, and that's for the summer transfer. Now Saka's injury has made Arteta go to them and say, I need to spend that money or some of it now. Yeah. And I don't care. Yeah, and if I was him, I would tell him, I don't care what's available. I need something now.
Yeah. it might not be him. I'm sure Pep was going to ease board as well, saying the same thing. I need something now. Like, I know I might not salvage the league, but I can still get something from the Champions League. Amorim might be going to. I know you're saying that I don't have anything, and it won't just be him. Even Slot might be going to Liverpool. I know I've got a good squad, but I don't want to jeopardize
I'm not begrudging
nothing.
those managers.
Yeah, so everyone will be saying the same thing.
My argument is different. Mine is saying that I'm happy to go. I'm saying Arteta is happy to go into the summer transfer kitty, whatever it is, in January.
It's up to him, though, isn't it?
In January. That's what I'm saying. That's my argument.
Yeah.
Is he or is he not? And my thing is he has to. He has to. In order for the next 5 months, he has to bring someone in.
If it is the same budget...
And if that doesn't mean that I can't bring in someone...
Obviously, one, we don't know whether it's the same budget or not. But if it is the same budget, then if he feels like they can still do something this season, then he has to.
Yeah, he has to. He has to bring someone. If whoever we're trying to get out all these names, and they quote 70 million or 65, January's not the best time to spend it, but we're almost at a needs must. You have to spend it, my guy. You have to.
Cool. All right, look, let's just go straight into our team of the season now. We've decided we'll do the 4-3-3.
Oh, this is not the olden days of 4-4-2, guys. So.
Nah, you guys never want anything adventurous.
Man, not doing no 4-4-2, bro.
No, man, I want some 3-5s.
The league plays 4-3-3 a day. Stop it.
Dead.
The top
Dead.
teams in the
That's
league.
why when Tom asked the question, I was like,
The top
what's the
teams
point of
in
me
the
even
league
responding?
the top teams in the league play 4-3-3 a day. What is
Everyday
this?
missionary.
Hey, I like doggy style. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. All right, so what we did, we do normal. Go around the room.
Yeah,
everyone say
I'll
that,
start
and then
first.
we
You
agree,
say-
and then
yeah,
we'll
yeah,
try and agree.
Yeah,
2
we're
to
trying
1.
to agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
I know I'm gonna lose anyway, so it's fine.
With the goalkeepers, look, I don't mind what we go with the goalkeepers, but the one I've got here, I've got 3. Got Sells, Pickford, and Raya. Those are the 3 I've got here.
Mine team, but I got sales. Are they?
Yeah, I got sales.
Cool.
Yeah.
He's in straight.
So so we keep. Then we go with right back. I've only got 1 in right back. I've got Aina.
Yeah, same. All I know.
Oh,
Right
perfect.
back. Yeah.
I just didn't want Trent to have it.
No, Trent's having a good season.
Yeah, but
I'm recognizing
Yeah.
the season Forest are having. That's why I got
Yeah.
the goalkeeper.
I have to.
And I got the right back. And I think Ola has been the best right back in the league.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
I'm not saying he's. Remember, there's a team of season so far. Let me look in the camera. I'm not saying Ola is better than Trent. Ain't nobody better than Trent. But so far, Aina's having a good season.
Left back, I've got Robertson or Timber.
Man, Robinson.
Yeah, I'm going Robinson. However,
Robinson.
I love you, Timber.
Yeah, I think he's
One
quality.
of the best signings ever for Arsenal.
Cool. Sorry, Robertson. So that's the centre back. That's the right back. In terms of 2 centre backs, so I've got 3 here. So obviously you guys, I've got Van Dijk, Milankovic, and Saliba. Those are the 3.
My 2 is Van Dijk and Gabriel.
What Gabriel?
Yeah, my Gabriel. Yeah, my Gabriel. I'll pick my Gabriel over Saliba because I think you're splitting heads between them defensively.
it's the goals.
But Gabriel is, whenever he walks into the stadium, he's the biggest threat from set pieces. So I had to put him in. He's got 3 goals, 2 big goals, away to Spurs and away to City. Big moments. In
And
the season.
I do like the class
them.
combination of class and a battler. So I probably
like
would
Rio
go.
Village, innit?
Yeah, so I probably would go Van Dijk and Gabriel.
Cool.
Although Saliba, let me look at him. I love you, boy. best centre half in the world right now.
All right. Look, this centre midfielders, I struggled with this one. The only one,
I found this part the easiest.
really,
Yeah.
I struggled. The only one that I
100% one.
100% I want in was Gravenberch.
Yeah, I'm sure I did him as well.
He's one of my 3.
Yeah, he's one of my 3.
And then the others, because of the balance of the team, I wasn't too sure. So then I've got 2 CMs and 1 attacking fielder. So I just go through mine and you guys go through
Yeah.
them. So initially, my certain one is Gravenberch.
Yeah.
Then I had Caicedo, Enzo, Aparte.
Mm-hmm.
Then attacking wise, I had Palmer, Rogers, Iwobi.
Okay.
So obviously you guys.
Yeah, my 3 was simple. I had these 2 are the best midfielders in the league for me: Gravenberch and Caicedo.
Yeah.
So I was never leaving them 2 out. And then Cole Palmer. Special shout out to Morgan Rogers though, who I think is having a great season. But I had
So
to
you
put
have.
yeah, Gravenberch, Caicedo, Palmer for me. That was my
Yeah,
3.
the 3 I have are Caicedo, Palmer, Gravenberch as well. But it was when you said, to be honest, I went straight to who I'd have picked. But you mentioned Morgan Rogers, and obviously he's had a fantastic.
Yeah, special mention. We have to say that as we're going through our team, like we said, Timber, Saliba.
It's just unfortunate
Rogers,
that Palmer's there.
yeah.
It's
special
just
And
mention.
same thing with Iwobi. Iwobi's had obviously.
Iwobi's having a dope season.
Yeah.
great season as
Iwobi's
well.
having a dope season. But Iwobi's a really good football player.
I think for you guys, I think Partey has been probably one of your best players this season as well. So I think he gets a mention.
I couldn't put him in there because he's dovetailed that right back, centre mid, right. But whereas those 2, like it's glaring that Caicedo and Gravenberch are the best 2 midfielders in the league.
Yeah, I get
this
that.
season.
So what we're saying, we're just saying Gravenberch, Caicedo, and Palmer.
Yeah, that's exactly why I got in front of me.
All right, cool. The attackers is a bit.
This is where we're fighting.
This is where
we're fighting.
is, don't it?
I reckon so.
This has gone 2 nights.
I
We don't normally
reckon
fight
so.
every year.
Yeah.
This is where we're fighting.
All right, so
I know what my 3 is, sir.
the right wing
It's Salah.
Salah.
It's Salah. So no fight there.
So I left.
I don't care, Ade. I know what my 3 is.
So we got Salah. Then just the other 2 is so the left wing. I've got 3 there is Saka, Diaz, or Gakpo, and then in the middle Cunha or Woods.
Nah,
But the only person that's certain for me on the right wing is just Salah.
that's for everybody in the world.
It's Salah.
certain.
Salah,
It's
100%.
everybody in the world.
All right, you go through.
Mine is Salah, 100%. Saka, I don't know where you're gonna put him. Maybe him and Salah.
Put him in goal then. Put him in goal,
No, I
bro.
don't care, but he's
Put him
going
in goal.
into the season, yeah. And then through the middle, my Eritrean brother, Alexander Isak. Yeah.
No, I think. Who you got? Ade?
Yeah, I'm putting Wood in the middle.
Wood.
Yeah, I think he might
This
not
was
be the
had a good
most.
season.
Yeah, he
Very
might
good
not be the
season.
most glamorous, but he's been consistent.
Yeah.
Even
Like
see the
even
goal he
where
scored today.
yeah,
Oh,
even where
he's had a
people
good
have
season.
had patches, he's just been consistent.
And I think.
So I think that's why.
Aina was speaking about it. Was it
On Filthy Fellas,
Was it Filthy Fellas where he said that it's so important to what they do because even if they run out of option, all they need to look up, give it to him, and he's so good at holding it up for them.
Yeah, I have to give him very big
he
respect
just,
this season.
So was that
I prefer Isaac right now.
Haaland? Definitely not.
Didn't even cross
Thank
my
you.
mind.
I read that too.
Didn't even cross
That's why I
my
like doing the
mind.
pod with you
Didn't
guys.
even cross
Because
my
you guys
mind.
have you guys are sensible.
even
Because
cross my mind.
like when I watch other professional football players do this, you know how we're thinking of other players. They just went straight. Haaland, 14 goals, put him in. Bro,
cross
the
my
guy's
mind,
not.
bro.
This
Yeah.
might sound mad, yeah. He's not having a great season.
man.
I know it sounds mad because he's got 14 goals, but just watch him. Watch 90 minutes of football. Watch him. Yeah, and watch the chance he's missing this season.
He hasn't looked.
And tell me that Wood, like you mentioned, it's like for me. You can even put Cunha in there.
Yeah.
I got Mbeumo-
Nine of the goals was
I-
in like 3 games.
The only player I had in there, my team's pretty set. The only player I had in there that was stroke someone else was in Bremo because that's someone I have to give a shout out to because I think he's having a dope season.
Yeah.
So my last position is just a hybrid of who do you fit in. There could be 10 people there, but it's likes of Mbeumo, Saka,
Yeah.
and yeah.
Okay,
So we're saying
the
Woods,
three.
yeah?
Yeah, so we're saying the 3: Salah, Saka, and Woods.
I think it will be Saka, to be honest. Yeah,
And what do you think, bro? What do you think? What you think?
I think because it's not his position.
It doesn't matter.
Just put him anywhere.
The 11 best players this season. Saka's in the 11 best players in the league this season. 100%.
We'll dash him.
No, this is not
Get well
that
soon.
shit, bro.
Get well soon.
Obviously, the thing is, he's not going to end up in the team this season, is he now? You know what I'm saying? He's not going to play them.
All right, cool. So,
that
our
was
11
easy
is
enough.
goalkeeper, Sells, right back, Aina, left back, Robinson, centre backs, Van Dijk and Gabriel,
Gabriel Magalhaes.
central midfielders, Gravenberch, Caicedo, and Palmer, and then we have Salah, Saka, and Woods. So that's our team of the season. Let us know what you guys think.
single
You know what I mean? I always
player.
look at it, and I
Mad.
always look at who's not going to make it at the end of the year. So Wood and Saka are not going to be there at the end of the year. I think everyone else stays.
You think everyone else stays, yeah?
Trent might pip Ola for right back.
Okay.
And Timber might pip Robertson for left back. Timber's been amazing this season, though. Fucking it's different class, bruv. And Morgan Rogers, we already spoke about Morgan Rogers, isn't it?
Yeah.
So Rogers and Bremo, Cunha.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think who else.
I think
who else having
the
a decent
Liverpool
season?
boys as well. Gap Coles,
McAllister's having a steady season.
Enzo's done well as well. So
Enzo's got back. He's 40.
Yeah.
Enzo's fought his way back into the team. and
Yeah,
put in a steady
that's like the
performances.
last 5-6 games.
Yeah. I'm trying to think who I wouldn't have put Levi Colwill. I like his age and his profile, but I don't. Think
No,
he's
if
had,
I'm
You know what I'm saying?
It's
Like,
been
he's
the only
steady.
other defenders is
Been steady.
it will be the
Norwich boys.
Norwich,
Murillo.
no, Forest.
Nottingham Forest. Yeah,
Was it
100%.
God damn.
Milankovic, and
Yeah.
Murillo.
Morello, definitely.
Murillo is like how he plays, like a baby Gabriel. Like how he plays is aggressive. Everything is front foot. Everything is aggressive. He wants to go and win everything. And he trusts his strength and pace that if you do nick round him, I'm going to catch you anyway. So when you think about players that, okay, who's going to go from that crop to go make another move?
Oh yeah, he's
It'll
definitely.
be him. The Bournemouth boy, shout out to the Bournemouth boy, the centre half that is fucking tall.
Oh,
Howson.
Howson.
The one that is that,
That
the one
scored
got
against
from
you lot.
Juve.
Was it Juve they went from?
I think was it Juve. I think it was
The
Juve.
Spanish one, yeah.
Spanish.
Yeah.
Him. This is another conversation for another day, but just players that couldn't make that move to like a top six,
He's
top
definitely
four,
going to do it.
100%.
He's definitely going to do it.
Cool. All right, cool. Look, let's just quickly revisit our top
That means we ain't
four.
got no left wingers in our league, bro.
In terms of the top four, so this is what we had at the beginning of the season. It's quite similar. We've got the same team but different order. Ham's team is Arsenal, City, Liverpool, Newcastle. We just put City, Arsenal, Liverpool, Newcastle. Now that we're halfway through the season, do you change it?
So like again, so mine was Arsenal.
Arsenal, City,
City,
Liverpool,
Liverpool.
Newcastle. Do you change it?
No, I can't say we're not gonna win it. No, I can't say that because I don't know what Angels is walking past now. they might go take that to God and they might. So I'm still saying we're winning the league. Fingers crossed, toes crossed, everything crossed. I said City will come second.
Yeah.
Okay, let's change that. change that. Put Liverpool second. I still think Newcastle will make top four. You know. I know Forest are in there now, innit?
Yeah.
yeah, I'm still gonna back Newcastle. I think Isak fires them to it, bro. And they're doing well. That's another thing we didn't shout out. The fact that they're not playing with Dan Burns playing centre half pretty much all season with Fabian Shah because Botman hasn't played all season, innit?
Yeah.
And then they got the 2 young boys playing fullback in their first full season in the Premier League.
And then shout out to Hall as well because
that's what I'm saying. The 2, Hall and Livermore.
He's been doing really well. Yeah.
So yeah. So I'm still gonna say Newcastle in there. And I'll say City in there. That'll be my top 4. I'll
who's
still
third?
keep my top 4.
So who's third and who's fourth?
Let me not disrespect Pep. I'll say they go third. And then Newcastle fourth. Yeah.
Newcastle fourth. Are you changing yours? So yours, mine's both of ours is pretty much the same. We had City, Arsenal, Liverpool, Newcastle. So you're changing yours?
Yeah, definitely. I'm going Liverpool, Arsenal, City, and Chelsea.
Oh, I forgot about Chelsea. Chelsea finished above Newcastle?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah?
Yeah. 6 points difference
I
right
know,
now.
but a lot of games though.
A lot of games, but I think they will.
Isak's better than Jackson though. We agree on that, right?
100%. It's not even a debate.
Was that even a debate?
But in terms of a squad, in terms of a squad, Chelsea
when
got best.
Rio and them were doing their team of the season, yeah. But they mentioned Nicholas Jackson. I was
No,
like, why his name being mentioned?
he should be mentioned. He's done well.
We didn't mention him.
No, but he's done well.
We didn't mention him. We watched a lot
no,
of football.
but
We
it's
didn't mention him.
possible.
You can
No, but we didn't mention Tom. We said Wood,
but you can understand
Cunha,
why.
we went to the
didn't
top.
mention him.
We went
No,
to
didn't
the
go
top.
because Wood is not top. Wood's
No,
not
the top
player.
of performers. We're talking about performers. We're not talking about who's top.
Yeah, but
Haaland's top.
what's the
but
difference
he's
between Jackson and Wood though? How many goals has Jackson?
not- No, Jackson's done well.
That's what I'm saying.
Jackson's
yeah, so
done
you're
well.
saying he's top. We didn't think about him because we
But
don't rate him like
he's
that.
done well though.
We think he's okay, but we don't rate him like that.
Yeah, he's done well.
I think he's done well. I think he's done well.
Okay.
I wouldn't have picked him.
Not
I
well
wouldn't
enough
have
for you
picked
to
him.
think about him for the team of the season so far.
No, I don't
Yeah,
think-
I definitely
just-
would have picked him. I definitely
I
wouldn't
wouldn't
have picked him.
But
But I
wouldn't
think
say
he has
hasn't
done well.
though.
I do
wouldn't
think
say
he has done well.
Okay, so I think he's done
100%.
well. Yeah, I think he's done okay. He's done well. Yeah, but clearly not well enough for us to even think about putting him in
No,
the
but I
team of
had
the
it.
season
But it
so
was.
far.
But you think Timber's done well, but you didn't mention Timber.
No, but I didn't. I was mentioning Timber throughout the book.
No,
throughout,
but I mean, like,
that.
you didn't put in your team.
No, but I'm saying mention. We still mention Rodgers. We still mention Cunha. We still mention him.
I
We
get
didn't
what you're
even
saying,
think
but he
about
has.
Jackson.
Yeah, no, but obviously we didn't even think about Chelsea.
There's certain things
really,
that
but
if
I
you
think-
didn't bring up
We've got Palmer
Haaland,
and Caicedo
no,
in
I
there.
meant like until
if you didn't bring up Haaland, we wouldn't have said Haaland, but he's still got 14 goals this season.
yeah. No, I
So
think
you
he's
That was
done well.
respectable that I brought Haaland up. I had to be
Yeah.
respectable to the podcast.
I do,
yeah? We have to mention the goal scorer, top guy striker.
I do think Jackson's done well.
No,
I
he's
wouldn't
done
have called him
well.
100%. I still wouldn't call him.
Yeah,
but I
okay,
think he's
okay.
done well.
But he's done well. He's got what's it? Eight goals?
9, I think.
9. Man, Wood's got what? Has Wood got double digits now?
Yeah,
He's
Yeah.
got today.
10 or 11.
10 or 11, yeah.
Yeah, 10 or 11 you put on.
So none
But
of
yeah,
us are saying
yeah.
Forest are making top 4. Yeah.
I don't
No,
think
so I'll go with Ade with the top 4. So I'll say change mine to Liverpool, Arsenal, City, and Chelsea. Yeah, I'll say Chelsea make top 4. I'll be surprised if they don't make top 4.
They've shown me more.
I forgot about Chelsea, you know.
Yeah, they've shown me more.
Because if City don't make top 4, then Chelsea will definitely. It'll be Chelsea and Newcastle. I'm still strong on Newcastle.
Cool. Look, just the title race so far. Just what's the argument? Why do you think Arsenal
Won't win it?
He's just praying.
Why do you think they'll win it? Why?
It's just prayer. Chippy.
No, mine's a bit sinister. It's just
You're going to go and kill somebody.
no. It's just this season for us is mad, isn't it? Like I said, I've had to be without Ben White for 2 to 3 months. I have to be without Saka for 4 or 5 months. Odegaard for like 2 months as well. And when I look at Liverpool, I know the argument they'll say Konate is out and whatnot, but that's not Salah or Van Dijk. And for me, Odegaard and Saka 1 and 2 for us. So my only thing, if we win it, then if they get a big injury and they run loss of form, but if they continue how they're going to do, if they continue how they are now, they're going to win the league. So it's literally just, if they have a big injury, how do they cope with a big injury? With it Salah or Van Dijk, and that's a big injury to me, not anyone else.
I think
Those
Van
are the
Dijk's
two.
the only injury. that I
Yeah,
can
Van Dijk
see.
is their most.
Salah, I don't think
I was
Salah
having that
stops them.
conversation with someone the other day, and I said the same thing about Arsenal and Liverpool. So I think our best player is Odegaard. I think our most important player is Saka. I think for Liverpool, their best player is Mohamed Salah. I think their most important player is Van Dijk.
Like without Salah,
Yeah.
they'll still score goals.
Yeah. So that's it. That's all I can hope for. I just not hope. I don't want to wish injury on no one. I'm just saying if it was to,
So yeah, Liverpool.
in order for us to catch them, yes, we have to keep winning our games. They have to have a blip, injury, and let's pray.
Yeah, like I just think it's just it's a tough hurdle for you to get over. I know we kept on saying that Liverpool is going to drop points. They are, which I
Still lots of football.
They got half a season to go.
Which I don't disagree with. I do agree that we'll drop points because all they need to do is lose 2 and draw 2, which is more than possible. But can you go a whole season? I mean, can you not drop? You've also proven is that you can also drop points. So yeah, like, I think
and it's just the fact that the league has gone from when we were battling, you could draw and it was okay. Drawing now is not okay.
Yeah,
we drew away to Fulham due to everyone. We didn't lose. Still, it's not okay. It's not okay.
Yeah. So look, they've only lost 1 this season so far. They've had the tough patch that we thought they was going to drop points. They made some of those games look very easy. Yeah. They didn't really get scratched in some of those games. They should have beat Liverpool, and it was quite unfortunate with the Newcastle one because of the mistake the keeper made. Probably could have won that. Went away to us, beat us. Went away to you got the draw. Beat City at home. Beat Chelsea at home. Went away to Spurs. Beat them. Yeah. So a lot of the question that's been asked from them, they've answered it really. So
but they've had a good. I always caveat it on. They've had a good start to the season. Now I got to see them go do it again for another 19. Yeah. And if they do, I take my hat off. They deserve to win the league. I'm not going to sit here and say, "Oh, we didn't have Ben, we didn't have Odegaard, we didn't have Saka." I'm going to have that conversation with Liverpool fans. But if they win it, they win it. I take my hat off to them. They've been brilliant so far.
Yeah.
And shout out if Klopp comes to the league and wins in his first season, then shout out to him as well, man.
Cool. Ali, your argument for Liverpool?
On form, like obviously, I still think there's lots of football to be played, but they're winning games, so I can't really go against that. Yeah, they're on top with a gap and they're winning games, so it's hard to go against that. But trust, still lots of football to be played.
Trust, and they got the best player in the world at the moment right now. So it's hard.
Yeah, their attack is mad.
It's hard, bro.
It's their attack. I'm not even gonna lay it on Salah's. He benefits from a wild attack. Like everyone
to get in it, though, are they?
Yeah, no, I totally agree. But it helps when everything's so free flowing. Yeah, and the opportunities keep on coming.
Yeah, but I think one thing they can do. Obviously, look, we look at this squad and we're saying that they probably don't need anything else. But if I was a manager, I wouldn't just lay on my sorrows and just thinking, yeah, we're doing well, we've got a good squad. I'll still get someone in. Whether it's like Gravenberch has been doing great, but even they can still get some Mendy again, because I think what's different from now that to the summer is that a lot of players might have been hesitant to go to Liverpool because they didn't know what was going to happen with Klopp leaving. Now they will look a lot more attractive to players than the summer. So I wouldn't just rely on my sorrows. As I said, even if you can get another centre back, because Thingy came off injured again today.
Yeah, Joe Gomez
came off injured. So if they can get another centre back, another even a striker, because as I said, Salah, I don't think, and I agree with both of you. I think Van Dijk will be probably the hardest injury that they will suffer if any of them was to get injured. With their attacking force, I think they can still get goals. They've got Jota that can play there, Diaz, Gakpo that can play there. If anything, if Salah was to go, what will be important for them is maybe a striker that can get that goal that might be missing for Salah.
Yeah, basically not Darwin Núñez.
So not Darwin Núñez.
But then the wing, the inside forwards are scoring goals for fun.
Yeah,
Diaz, Gakpo.
Both of us look scary. If both of us go buy number 9, Liverpool go buy number 9 at Bags, and we go buy number 9 at Bag.
Yeah, I agree. Like if both team gets like a 9, it looks scary. But I said Liverpool are the form team. They're the one that looks hard to stop. So and as I said, they're making every test look easier.
No, of course.
So yeah, we'll see.
But I will say this though, Drew, and I hear what me and you have this conversation. I've seen this before. I've seen Liverpool with Klopp can they win the quadruple? Can they Liverpool have good starts to their season? And I've seen it all come tumbling down. Inshallah, come tumbling down again this season.
Yeah, we'll see how it gets on. But I think it'll be a tough ask for you if you guys was to get over the line. I'll be honest, I currently don't see it.
Yeah. And if we don't, we'll go again next season.
Yeah. Us too.
Mud brother.
We'll go again next season.
All right, cool. I guess we don't have a quiz today.
No quiz today.
No quiz. So that's calm then. Do we have a top 3 today, Ham?
No top 3.
No top 3.
We've got our team of the year so far.
Cool. So all right, cool. Look, we are not going to go through the round of games because we have 2 separate round of games but let's just quickly do a preview of both of our games. Ade, what are your thoughts on tomorrow's game against?
Let me know for the betting people. What should I bet on?
I've got us
Should I
down
bet
to
on
lose.
4-0 or 3-0?
I've got us down 2-0.
So you got Newcastle to win 2-0?
Yeah.
2-0.
Okay, Tom, what you saying? Because I need to know what to bet on tomorrow.
Yeah, I reckon it'll be. I think it's 3.
That's so disgusting.
I think it'll be a 3. I can't lie.
Yeah, I've got 2.
But I've got Isak scoring at least 2, and then I think one of those Brazilian.
They got Gordon Murphy.
Those Brazilian, but and Murphy or one of the Brazilian brothers might do something, so it'll be 3.
So Lynn and Gamares tonight. Oh yeah, no, they have to win tomorrow. I'm just thinking of their team in my head. They have to win tomorrow.
3. What are you saying?
Yeah, Newcastle win. But no. I went through this with my missus earlier. I don't remember. They're one of the few teams that hasn't won at Old Trafford when you guys have been shit.
No.
You know, like.
Yeah,
No, because like when I went through the recent
I think
seasons, you guys drew 0-0 with them. You beat them 3-1.
They're still on the old contract.
Yeah.
That,
It might have been a League Cup game or a league game because obviously you've
I
gone.
thought they beat us quite recently.
Yeah, it was.
I went through.
No, it wasn't Old Trafford. I don't think.
Yeah, I went through it.
Yeah,
But obviously,
I think our contract hasn't ended with them.
But jinxes do end. I think they'll win.
No, Tom's.
They're the form team.
They beat us. Yeah, it was EFL.
EFL,
Cup.
yeah.
It was the EFL Cup. Yeah.
That was
like the 3-0.
They just
3-0. Yeah, I remember
So
that.
in the league,
us. Yeah. In the league, it must be
it's been a minute.
2013.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Okay.
It's been a minute since that's what I was looking at that before.
Yeah, I thought I didn't know.
Yeah.
I thought
But
it'd been.
all those things have to come to an end, and I think it will come to an end tomorrow.
Okay.
So yeah, I think Newcastle win.
And then what you say about your game against?
All my predictions for the end of the season is going to be saying we have to win. So whether we win or not, we have to win. We have to win. It'll be a good game. Brentford, I like to think, will want to play. They will take joy from what Palace done to us. Palace had a lot of chances against us. Yeah. When obviously they ended up losing 5-1, but they did have their chances. I think Brentford have a better front line than Palace with Wissa and Buemo. I don't know if he'll start Damsgaard. He's a good player.
Orchard.
Yeah, Ket Orchard. He might sacrifice him playing over midfielder. So I think it'll be a good game. But I think we'll get it over the line. I think last season we won 1-0. Kai Havertz late winner. Season before that we scored them. I think it was 3-0. So yeah, I'll go with. We slightly edge it, maybe 2-1. Yeah.
I think
maybe.
I think it might be like a 1-0.
I'll take that. 1-0 Saliba header. I'll take that.
To
I think it might get a draw. You know, I think Brentford might get a draw of that game. We'll see. I think it might be like a 1-1. Yeah, I feel like if it might just be a 0-0. But if you do win it, I think it will be. I think it's either a draw or Arsenal win.
I feel as if Brentford score first, you're in trouble.
Yeah, so I think,
In trouble because.
I think they'll just camp and then play on the counter.
And then we'll just score from corner. We'll just score from a corner. So. You see Gabby's miss against Ipswich? I know everyone that's got Gabriel in their team was crying. I don't have Gabriel in my team, so I was happy they didn't score.
I saw that. Look, that's it from us this week.
This year,
yeah. Actually, look, thanks so much for tuning in this year. Everyone that tunes into us, we truly appreciate it. I know we're making small improvement. We're like
United. That's the process. Slow and steady.
Trust the process.
Slow and steady, guys.
Just
we're not like United though.
Just please make sure you subscribe. Big shout out to our guy Damager for like our new studio.
For sure.
All the support you provided us the season so far. We appreciate it.
Damager, you haven't answered my question. Are United getting relegated? Thank you. That's the answer I like. Sit down. Sit down.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie. It could be possible.
Thank you very much. That's all we want to hear.
You know you're not.
And just like that. Peace.
You ain't winning the league for shit.
We need to find a new studio next week. But we truly appreciate everyone that's tuning in. Please keep tuning in. Subscribe to the channel. Share this with your friends or family. And we'll get there somehow, Sha. We'll get there.
Yeah. And let us know in the comments about your team in the season, obviously. You lot always got something to say in it. So let us know who did we miss out, who should have been in there.
Yeah, who we miss out. Yeah, definitely. Let us know.
I know someone, Smart Alex, is going to tell me on Twitter, how can you not have a top striker in the league in your team of the season so far? Yeah. Shut up.
Apart from that, Happy New Year, everyone. We'll see you in
Happy New Year in advance, people. See you in 2025.
Peace.